Hi, welcome to Stamping with Color. Today we are going to be making a magic card. So I've gone ahead and done a couple of things just to set it up. So I cut out the card from one sheet of paper. I just cut out a section 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I folded that, and I've already stamped the inside image with Memento Black. And I did it with Memento Black so that I can color it with my stamping blends after. And then the next step is to close it. And I've already affixed our window sheet on the inside. And we are going to take some StazOn. So StazOn needs to be used for the window sheet. And I'm just going to ink up the image. Now I would suggest using a Stamparatus for this because it makes it easier. I stamped the image first, and because the Stamparatus is holding it in the same spot, it's going to make it super easy to now stamp on my top sheet. So it's going to be right in the same spot. And then I'm going to slowly lift it up so you can see my stamped image on top. Put that ink away just so I don't smudge anything. Now to cut out that frame, I used the rectangular stitched framelits. So it comes with a number of different sizes of framelits that you can use. So I used kind of like a middle one to cut out the frame ahead of time. And then now, as that dries, it's still a bit wet. I'm going to go ahead and just start coloring the inside. So I'm making sure not to put that down just because it looks like it's still a bit wet. So I use my stamping blends to color. Because I used Memento ink on the inside, I can color with my stamping blends without it running. So I'm just going to color that up quickly. I tend to outline the areas and then color inside really quick. Oops, I think I colored the chair as well. Maybe we'll make the chair blue as well. Maybe a darker blue just so it looks different than his shirt. So I can make I probably should have done a contrast, but that's okay. So as you can see, we can always make mistakes go away. Right? And then draw some khaki shorts in. And this is my light crumb cake. Maybe I'll use it for the hat as well. And then use some ivory for the skin tone. And then maybe I think I might use red for the inside part of the chair just to make it stand out a bit. And then the crumb cake again I might use on the bottom just to do a bit of ground. And because these are blendables, you can blend in any lines really easily. So that's my picture there, and then that's going to go on top. And what I can do here, so I'm just going to run some snail. You can use tear and tape as well. That would work well. And I'm just trying to make a straight line here. And that we're going to close it on top. Make sure those two are pressed down. And now I haven't cut a full image, but you get the idea that if I cut a similar size cardstock, I'd probably cut it a little bit wider Oops. Trying to get in between. There we go. So you want to get behind your window sheet, and then as you go down, so I would use a white cardstock, but as you go down you get the idea that it would make that white and it would just be a black and white image, and as you pull it up you would get a colored image. So to give you an idea of a finished product that's similar, I've done this with another stamp set as well. So golfing stamp set that we have, and as you pull it up you can see the colored image and then it goes back down. So same thing, I could use this same dimension, so I can use this as well. You want to make sure you get it behind the window sheet. So this would go down all the way, and then as you pull it up you're going to get the colored image coming up. So there's your magic. All right, I will be posting the information in terms of instructions on the video. Please click like and check out my stamping page, Stamping with Color, on Facebook. If you have more questions, you can email me. The stamp set I used for this one was A Good Man, and then the stamp set I used for the other golf card is called Clubhouse. So Clubhouse and A Good Man were the stamp sets that I used for these two cards. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.